Hello YouTube universe, it is Allie, your beauty guru here, and it has been a hot minute. Don't mind me just adjusting my camera while I'm talking. It has been a really long time, so for those of you who subscribe and who have stuck with me through my absence, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And if you are new, I hope you enjoy this video and subscribe, and you will have more videos upcoming. I have been gone because life just got crazy. My husband and I thought that it would be a good idea to get a second dog, and I don't know what we were thinking, so we got a puppy in October, and he's whining because he's mad that I locked him out. But so many sleepless nights and just like work has been really busy and crazy, so I just have not had the energy to make these videos, but I have really missed it. But today I kind of just have my everyday face on, nothing new. Not wearing eyeshadow because I typically don't. Anyway, I'm thinking of doing a get ready with me video just on how I get my natural everyday look. The look on YouTube is so commonly full face. It's a very heavy look, lots of, lashes, big brows, full lips, and I absolutely love it. I think it's a very flawless, pretty look that's popular right now, but that's just not me. I am a professionally trained makeup artist. Bridal's my favorite, but I do a lot of makeup on other people. And it just seems that most of the time people are wanting something that's functional for them. Something that doesn't take a long time, but they still feel like they can incorporate fun tricks, trends, new products. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I think it would be a fun video to film. I did actually film it twice already, but I just hated how it turned out, so I have not uploaded that yet. But today I just wanted to do kind of like a what I'm loving right now video. I've purchased a couple products in the last 2 months, some of which have been hits, and I have a couple misses, and so I wanted to share that with you. So to start, I am wearing the new Marc Jacobs liquid lipstick pencil today, and this is Night Mauves, and it came in the recent Give Me Some New Lip set from Sephora. It was $28, and I will link that below if it's still available. I have honestly been loving that whole set, but this is the product that I keep coming back to. This one is full size. If you haven't tried it yet, it is amazingly smooth and silky when you put it on, and it has a very nice lightweight texture to it, and it dries down and lasts all day long. So I have been reaching for this a lot more than my other liquid lipsticks. I do like putting a liquid lipstick on in the morning, especially through my work days, because I work in an office and I don't head to the bathroom to touch up my lipstick very often. So this has been a fantastic alternative. I think that it is a little more drying than those other formulas, which is probably why it lasts longer on the lips. And I've experienced this big problem with it where I open it and you kind of pop the cap and the actual product comes flying out. I actually opened it to put it on today, and the lipstick bullet just like shot out onto my hairdryer. So it kind of feels like the Highliner 2.0, because I don't know if you've ever had those eyeliners by Marc Jacobs. They're so creamy and they're fantastic, but once they get even a teeny bit dry, they just like shrivel up in the tube and fall right out. So I'm a little concerned about the formula that way, but it's still really creamy and luxurious. I'm just making sure that I snap the lid on really tight and that I'm careful when I open it. So hopefully they can kind of work on that and improve that. I do wish that they had more shades available, just because they have a very limited number. I believe it's 8, and a lot of them have the kind of shifting shimmer in them, which I find is really pretty, but there are some times when I want just the one lipstick color. The second product I wanted to talk about is the Viktor and Rolf BonBon perfume. This has been out for a couple of years, but I feel like it's just had this recent resurgence, and they've been advertising it a lot more in stores. And because of that, I just was like, oh, I'm gonna give this a try. I love this perfume. I don't know why I didn't get on the bandwagon years ago, but I've just rediscovered this and I love it. I got this little size. I think it was $68 at Sephora. I will link it below. I don't really stick with perfumes. I don't use them up. I'm just kind of a true Chloe girl. That's my fragrance. I love it. So when I want to experiment or try a different perfume, I usually just get a smaller size. And you get a lot of product, 0.68 ounces. So it's actually not a bad deal on this size. Versus, you know, most of the time when you get a roller ball, you're paying a lot more per ounce than if you get the bigger bottles. This one was fair. So I will link that down below. Like I said, I'm typically a Chloe girl and I love that fragrance. It's just warm, kind of musky, a deep rose floral. And this is very sweet. It smells caramely and sugary, but it has kind of a musky element to it that I feel like brings that sweetness down to a level that's a lot more sophisticated. So if you're looking for something different, then I definitely suggest the Viktor and Rolf BonBon. Plus the bottle is gorgeous. If you get the 1 ounce bottle, it comes in like a little candy shaped pink bottle, which is pretty to die for. Third of my 4 favorite products is the Laneige or Laneige. I'm having a weird lighting issue there. This is the lip sleeping mask. This is a teeny size. I got this as a 100-point perk from Sephora, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's kind of fruity and sugary, but not overwhelming. I wanted to try this for a couple months, but I've been trying to be much more reserved in my cosmetic spending. So when I saw that it was a 100-point reward, I basically jumped on that and I love it. I had been using the Bite Agave lip mask at night just because with winter, my lips had been super crusty. Like they're just dried out all the time and it's gross. So I was trying to kind of bring some life back to them with the Bite mask. And that one kind of feels, it's greasy, it's heavy. I like it because I feel like it works, but the thickness of it isn't as appealing. And when I tried this, I was blown away because it is very lightweight. You almost feel like you're not putting enough on since it's supposed to be a mask, but it really hydrates the lips nicely. It smells so good. And if you buy the full size, it's $20 and you get a huge pot of it. I was looking at Sephora last night. I actually went into the store and it's like this big around and that tall and it's full of product. So in terms of getting a lot for your money, that is a fabulous choice. Okay, last but not least, this is a game changer and it's not anything new, but I bought the Winter Waves bundle at Sephora over the holiday season, and that to me was a really big purchase. It was $300. I did get 20% off, but it came with so much product. And it also came with the Buttercup blow dryer in the full size, and then the I forget what it's called, I'll have to link it below, but the curling iron. And the curling iron I'm still getting used to. I think I might have gotten a lemon because I plug it in and half the time it doesn't turn on. So I need to look into that. But this hair dryer has changed my hair game, and I am not even exaggerating. If you are someone who's just used grocery store hair dryers like I have, then trying to, you know, rationalize buying a $200 hair dryer is crazy. Like I just could never bring myself to do it. But when that set came out, you got so much product for the price that I felt like it was a good time for me to jump on it. And this has changed my hair. You can probably tell in comparison with my other videos, I have fine hair and I have a lot of it, but it often gets kind of frizzy at the ends, and I feel like no matter how much I straighten it, it just would like have some texture to it that I didn't appreciate. And I do have curly hair, and so I just always thought that the frizz was just because my hair is pretty curly. But I got this hair dryer, and it is so easy to blow out your hair and get more of a blowout look and that volume. And it doesn't even take any more time or effort than the cheap hair dryers I was using. And besides all that, like, it's cut the dry time on my hair down probably by half. I used to just sit there with my old blow dryer and I would just get frizzier and frizzier. And this has changed all of that. So I love this. Now that I've talked about the hits, let's touch on a couple of misses. I only have 2, thankfully. Let's talk about the Too Faced first. So the Too Faced Diamond Light Powder came out, I don't know, like 6 weeks ago now, and I actually purchased it right after Christmas and was so excited because this product is beautiful, and I loved the blue tint to the highlight. And I'm sure you've seen this all over YouTube and Instagram just because the packaging could not be more gorgeous. It's like in a little jewelry box diamond case. This was a miss for me though, because it really doesn't have that much pigment. And I know, like, I've watched a couple of videos where people complain about that, but the struggle is real. If you use a regular, that's better. If you use a regular powder brush and try and pick this up, like, I used my Anastasia highlighting powder brush, and that didn't do anything. So then I used my blush brush. This is NARS, and that picked up a little more product, but still not great. So I finally had to like spray something down with my MAC Fix Plus, and that was the only time that I could really get a buildup of product. And with how good products and makeup are now, and with how pigmented highlighters from Anastasia and Becca and so many other brands, you can find fantastic highlighters. I will probably use it in conjunction with other highlighters, but I instead have just been going to the Anastasia Glow Kit in the sugar. Is that what it's called? Yeah, in the sugar, and I love this. The texture is just sumptuous. The colors are stunning, and you get such a color payout. So if you're thinking about getting this one, I recommend this, like, hands down, so much more. You're gonna get a lot more for your money anyway. My next and final miss is the brand new Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. Holy mouthful. This is from Dior, and this particular shade is what's new. They came out with product that has like multi-dimensional shimmer in it, and I love the Dior balms. They have kind of a nice soft minty texture. They have a minty smell to them, and they're refreshing, and they're lightweight, but they add a little bit of color to your lips, so I'm a big fan of them. And I wanted to try the new product. I'm having weird light in here. I'm sorry. So I tried this new one, and it's so sheer you probably can't see it very well. But the glitter that's in it is just that. It's glitter. And if you put this on naked lips, it looks awkward because it looks like you have no lip product and then like random chunks of glitter just kind of dispersed over your lips. It's really pretty over other lip products, so like just putting a little bit over this kind of brings some life back to my lips, and it'll give you a little color. But I just really don't like this. If you're considering it, again, I say just go for the traditional satin finish, because the chunks of glitter in this one are just weird, and I think I'm gonna keep it for the same reason that I'm keeping this stupid highlighter. I just feel bad returning something that I've, you know, just used a little bit of, and we'll see though, because it's like $68 worth of product that I probably am, you know, I'm not excited to use it. So those, that kind of sums up my hits, misses, what's new, where I've been, where we're going, what else do we have to cover. I really appreciate you watching. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.